All right, people. We are live. So this is the official after show. So let me actually take the link for you guys to come in. Let me know what you think about all the stories that's been happening in the past week. The R. Kelly story, Kelly Price, Nene Leakes versus Stormy Wellington. What else been going on? Whoever we gave a script to, whatever comment you got, come up here and let us know. I know it's late, but I know some of y'all up. Shit. All y'all ain't got no job. According to the CDC, a lot of y'all ain't went back to work. Allegedly. All right, so let me keep sharing this here. Crystal said tonight's show was so good, was so great, so funny. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Crystal. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Crystal. I knew I had to give those scripts out. Like, you know, like I said, wasn't feeling too hot the last couple of days, but I knew I had to give those out because they need our help. They need the doctor. I don't know why they run from the doctor. They need the doctor. By the way, this house looks empty as shit. And I promise it's not that empty. It's the angle. Oh, I think it's because I'm supposed to have a table right here too. I'm supposed to have something. I'm moving out in like 2 months. It don't matter. But I'm supposed to have another table here, I think. I'm like, this shit look empty. And it's not empty like that. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Chassie. I appreciate that. Yolanda said I was on one tonight. I ain't been eating a lot of carbs, so that may be why. Y'all know I get right to the point. Is that your house? I mean, I'm not on a mortgage, but I'm on lease. And yes, I am moving again. Yes. Where is Jaheim? Still in jail, ain't he? Or is he out? Shit, I don't know. Why no pictures? The girl, because I'm moving. Storm, you went in. Thank you. I love your reads. Listen, we just try to give the people what they need. That's it. Let's see. Storm, why aren't they prosecuting the enablers also? I think, honestly, in the R. Kelly case, they really just wanted the big fish. But it's sad that in getting the big fish, they're not looking at the bigger picture. All right. But then I also think it's a lot of people that the system is trying to protect, right? Because he did not do this on his own. And he was not the only celebrity involved in it. Shit. He just wasn't. Let's see. Are you gonna do a script on Don Lemon? What's going on with Don Lemonade? What's going on with Don Lemonade? What do he do now? You need to tell him stop putting all that powder on his face. He be looking like ashy about the face sometimes. Liashe says, Stone, what you think about Diddy and Joy? Enjoy. I already told y'all, most of these girls are paid escorts. So Diddy ain't serious with none of these girls. She probably getting an allowance, and that's that. What got me too was that Bow Wow was saying, oh, I talked to Diddy for an hour and I talked to Joy. And I'm like, he said that as if they would have been scared of his ass. Like, what Bow Wow gonna do to Diddy? That's Diddy.
Hey, Stormy.
How you doing?
How y'all doing? What's going on? I just got off the Tommy Williams show. We have an interesting dating game. I see somebody from Fox Soul tried to steal an idea. Shout out to Claudia Jordan, honey. I'm trying to get with Mr. Al Reynolds. All right.
You gotta get with Al Reynolds?
Yes, honey. They all open. Monkey Don even said he don't want no fish though. He don't want no tuna, honey. I said, oh God, it is crazy. You know I'm a mess. Girl, Stormy, what's going on with Miss Debrat and Nikki Gilbert, honey? I just had to give her a shout out because I had to give Nikki a reader to myself on my IG child because Miss Kelly Price is doing a wham bam thank you, ma'am, on everybody.
Listen, here's my whole thing. Debrat and Nikki, to me, I don't understand why they arguing because this shit ain't about them. If Kelly is cool, let us know she good and go about your business.
And keep it moving. But Nikki is so shady. Like, how you come out And just like when she was on R&B Divas, just like Selena Johnson said, you are the devil in disguise, and you're trying to make everything go, oh Jesus, and all of that. But girl, please, we see
Wait
your
a minute.
tactics.
Wait a minute. Was that the one that Selena said had a black tongue, or black lips, or black nose?
Yeah, yeah. And somebody said something about a baboon's ass. That was so funny.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
Angie Stone was on it, but notice now she looking. I don't know what's going on with Angie Stone, but shout out to the sequence.
I'm gonna be honest. I have never heard a Kelly Price song.
And you never heard of Heartbreak Hotel? I mean, come on now, Stone. Where you been?
Okay, I have heard Heartbreak.
That's the thing.
Take that back.
And as we lay, well, she tried to remake it, but honey, we know Shirley is the queen, and we love you, Shirley.
Okay. So
Yes, but
that was Whitney and Faith too, right?
yeah, Whitney, Faith, Kelly, and I think it was Whitney, Faith, excuse me, Kelly, and it might have been one more person.
Okay.
But Stormy, what's going on with you?
Oh,
You looking good? Looking fabulous.
Listen, life. I'm living life.
Exactly. That Taurus energy. Okay, don't play with us. We get some money because we see Miss Diaper Booty done went back into hiding, honey.
Wait, who?
Diaper Booty writes. Suzette crazy can't take care of her kids living in the car. Baby, I can't take it. But anyway, I'm not calling these corpses up because these demons might start haunting me again.
I'm done. I'm done. I was like,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
Shout out to LaShonda, darling, with her new music, LaShonda Quarter, where she left that dirty diaper in her house. Girl, please. Okay.
What you think about R. Kelly?
Oh, that was messed up. But Sharon Wimbush, I talked to her. You need to interview her because she is, baby, she need to be a lawyer if she ain't a lawyer. Because honey, she was just hitting them left and right. Your date was this, your date was that. And for the record, I am the original Sparkle. Okay, there's none after me, before me. Thank you. From the movie, okay, because that's the reason why it was made. But we can talk about that on a later date. Stormy. But Miss Wendy, honey, is fine. So all these bloggers need to stop all that nonsense. Even though I got my opinions about that, we ain't gonna get into that because certain people be.
You don't think she gonna fall out? I'm just saying. The people say she be around the studio showing a shaved pussy.
Well, shout out to my DJ Booth and my ex DJ Sus One. You go play in that garden if you want to, honey. Hey, you don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, because you buying gifts and stuff. Don't do it. Because I am the queen of all queens. Okay, now how y'all do it? And Kevin, we ain't forget about you, baby. Tasha K gave the read of life. Oh my God, you two are the GOAT.
What she said?
She read Kevin to the shreds. She said, like you couldn't die in a car crash tomorrow or an airplane crash. Child, he waiting for Wendy to die so he can get that money. Honey, that money is already secured in my name, okay? Because, honey, if I start talking, people will be shamed, okay? And like I told her, yes, we love you, but baby, we can go to Supreme Court and any other court, and you will be embarrassed. Okay, so don't do it. Now, and I don't know about Kevin, little Kevin, and giving her ultimatum, but I heard that, so I don't know what's true and what ain't. But like I said, I got it from the source, Tommy, which is our co-host on his show. So he said she's fine. So
she's fine. So she ain't on that shit.
I don't know about all that, honey, because them cancers don't change their spots. But some people need to deal with it. I don't know why, but the people ain't getting the good thing no more. Because I heard the sausage ain't that good. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying y'all better go look at my interview with Storm. One of the highest rated. People need to stop hiding in the closet, girl. And shout out to the brat for reading Nikki Gilbert to the trash. Because, honey, we know what you give. Okay, Miss LGBTQI, be quiet. Shh.
Huh. Oh my God.
Yes, girl. And rest in peace to Charmaine Maxwell and Stacey Francis. We ain't forget about you. Having that beef with Whitney Houston. That's the reason why Kelly Price going through all of this. They don't want me to start.
Wait a minute. What did you think about the brat? Why you say she was hiding? Did she just told us that she was lesbian?
No, not the brat. I'm talking about Nikki. The brat ain't hiding. The brat is good and free. That's my sister. I love her. Yes, I was actually invited to Lisa Ray mansion party a couple of years ago, but I didn't go. I was kind of nervous because I said, "Ooh, cat, I hope you ain't what it is," but I'm not a willing participant. Trust me, I will sign what do you call it, NDA? But no, at least don't get down like that. But like I said, Nikki, you better back up because Chicago is not what you want, honey.
Wait a minute. Who Nikki been out here munching on, allegedly?
I don't know what Nikki doing. I ain't Nikki don't want to play in my arena. She better deal with the brat because the brat already told her, baby, if you want to do it on Instagram, let's go. And she was talking about BB Judy, I heard. But the shady part is you are shady. How you gonna come out talking about, oh, I'm not gonna tell what Kelly Price me and her talks about, but um can y'all buy my new single? And yes, I was on the show with R&B Divas Girl. That show was horrible with you on it. Okay, the only real talent was Monifa. Shout out to her and Selena. Thank you, Angie Stone. You in the sequence. We love y'all, but we know the Fly Girls were the first crew. Okay, and the only reason that y'all came is because Sylvia did not do what she was supposed to do with us. Okay, so don't get it twisted, baby. Okay, I love you, but yes, son, let me not start reading. All right. Cause I've seen some things, honey, in that Sugar Hill mansion.
Tell us the
Like
things you see.
baby, I'm not going there. All I'm gonna say is LGBTQIA. Honey, you how far back you want to go? Because they can go back to Diana Washington. They don't want to play with me. The industry know what I want that don't belong to them. Miss Smokey Robinson. Don't get it twisted.
What's your
Okay.
what's your
Uh,
Smokey Robinson?
yeah, I can't, honey. We got to talk about this on another interview, honey, because you know we talk Stormy, but I love you, my Taurus brother. Ow!
I got love for you too. You never fail to entertain us. You never.
I know, I just love it. I just got on my show entertained, so I had to get on this, but I had to get the read. But you know what, Miss Wendy Williams, I do want to say this to you. Thank God I can't say this on your show. Karma does befall everybody, honey. Because you tried to take Kevin from me, you thought you was slick. Well, guess what? Kevin ain't going nowhere. Miss Horena Hudson. Let's not get it twisted, boo. Don't think because you gave him a girl. Because Miss Wendy, you had some miscarriages and you had some abortions. Let's not get it twisted. I was there, darling. So don't play with me. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. You have a good night, okay?
I love you, Stormy. You are the
I love you
greatest.
too. Bye
And
bye.
we're watching. And what you think about this R. Kelly? Bump all of that, because baby, that's old trash. What's up with R. Kelly and this verdict? Because they is really trying to railroad him. Because honey, Sharon done discredited everybody in there, all 25 of them people. And you know the mothers was getting paid off. Because I actually spoke to Michelle Kramer, and she said she would never do an interview with Tasha K because she thinks she trashed, but I don't know.
They all
And I
said that,
just
and they
saw
until
something
they
new.
go into
And I just saw something new. Oh wow, I got cut off. Damn.
you.
Oh wow, still.
You messing up. Okay, well, thank you for coming on, Sparky. That might have been cute. That might have been cute to let that go. Oh my God. Come on, man, with the username. Oh my God. Don't get me on the docket.
What's up? What's up, Storm?
Oh, I remember you, Kai's Food Step Card. Why you?
I just wanted to stop by. I'm not gonna take too much of your time.
You good.
And
You
I'm
good.
not trying to get you on the docket. But honestly, I wouldn't be afraid of a broke nigga. Kaya can't do too much but just, holler with her hot breath. So don't be too worried about any of that. Trust me. You'll be fine. Trust me. Trust me. I do want to talk about R. Kelly. Is that all right?
Oh, absolutely. Tell me what are your thoughts?
I just got a question. And I know there's a lot of people, tuning in. We got straight black men, we got LGBT, we got straight black women, we got LGBT black women. We got everybody up in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know this. So, a lot of the black people like to get the gays up out of the family because they claim that they're going to do something to molesting. That's one of the stories I've heard. Like, working with LGBT youth, that's one of the main things they said they were kicked out of the family for, because they said, oh, you gays are going to corrupt the family. Meanwhile, they really do protect the perverts like R. Kelly. Like, they make excuses for them. Oh, they were abused when they were growing up. I hear so many excuses for R. Kelly. So my question is this: I mean, black people, if y'all love D'Elia, why y'all protecting his her rapist? That's what I want to figure out. Like, if her story was so tragic and y'all loved her music so fucking much. Why are we talking in any way, shape, and form to protect R. Kelly on any level? And I know for the most part, either people are neutral or they not supporting them. But did you hear what Whack 100 said?
What did he say? What did he
Whack
say?
100 said Aaliyah was sick because she was 13 years old and got molested by R. Kelly. She was the sick one. He was in Clubhouse talking this shit. And basically, you had all these men saying, "Oh yeah, these girls, they was 15 years old and they was fast, they was hoes." Let me let you know a little something. When me and my sister were kids, I was 12, she was 13. Grown ass men used to try to pick her up.
Yeah.
Grown ass men. And I know a bunch of women in this chat right now got stories very similar, being 13, 12 years old, walking up the street trying to go to the store, grown ass men trying to talk to them. So what we really need to do is talk about these predators that we basically look past because we think that's normal. You know, that shit ain't normal. We really need to start addressing that. And I feel like that's one of the things we're gonna talk about.
We do. It's misogyny. I mean, it's the same reason why that uncle that molest kids, he's at every family reunion, and you bet not say nothing disrespectful to him. You know, it's
my Uncle Douglas. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Like my Uncle Douglas. It's everyone just say he's weird. No, he a child molester. Shit, weird. He a child molester.
I got one on my mama's side, and I mean, I don't know him like that, but I could look at him and see, oh, that motherfucker crazy. And he moved all the way to Alaska. Like, that's how deep he was in that shit. So, and we ain't got no family in Alaska. So, them motherfuckers, I don't understand. They be so worried about the gays, you're right, but it really be people like that.
And I think with Whack 100, he a clown. He's one of them old ass niggas who really should have never been let out of prison. That's neither here nor there. He represents that old attitude of as soon as women start growing breasts or little girls start growing breasts, they can be sexualized.
Yeah.
And that's some fucked up shit. We really need to start talking about that. If we talk about protecting Black women, we need to say, okay, but what about all this shit that we do? That we either don't talk about or we make excuses for. And, you know, I'm going to be one of those kind of people that's going to be very vocal about that because, man, like, I can just remember growing up, and I don't think my story is unique where that type of shit was just happening all the time. Like, I grew up in New York and Detroit, and that's all I saw was these grown-ass men trying to pick up little girls. R. Kelly wasn't a unique situation. They literally was patrolling the middle schools and patrolling the high schools trying to find some young girl that they can.
And everybody knew. My whole thing is everybody knew. It was not a secret. Just like in most families, everybody know what that family member done and doing, and it just I don't get it. But what a lot of people do need to know, and a lot of men are not gonna admit it, you got a lot of grown ass men that just like to fuck little girls.
Oh yeah, they're pedophiles.
It's way. It's way more than what y'all think, and it ain't. And then you got the men that they not necessarily, like you just said, they're not trying to fuck that 8 or 9 year old, but that 13 to 15, oh, they love that shit.
And then, you know, instead of calling the girl fast, because I keep hearing that's the recurring theme, because that's one of the things that you say about specifically young Black girls. Oh, they fast, they hoes. You want to know where that shit come from? That comes from slavery. Back in the bad old days, when they used to take 12-year-olds and make them go fuck to have more slaves. That attitude of you're just a nubile, fast-ass little girl, and just by breathing, having the audacity to go through puberty, you deserve to get raped by some weirdo. Like this, and I feel like as men, we can't hear shit and say, wow, that's wild. Like, no, you gotta turn around and say, nigga, you a pedophile. Like, you gotta literally say that to their face. And the more
you a pedophile and a predator. And a predator.
You gotta say it to their face. It's one thing to say something online. I say shit to people's face. When I hear some wild shit, I was just at a family reunion. Nigga was looking at one of my 13-year-old cousins, like, oh, she about to be fine as fuck. Like, turn your grown ass around.
Wow.
What the fuck you looking at that little girl for? All these grown women. All these grown women out here, you looking at some 13-year-old little girl.
Wow. We
gotta do better, Storm. We really gotta do better.
I was before I let you go, last thing before I let you go, I was talking to my one of my real good friends about this, about how Black girls' bodies are pretty much policed from the time they come out the womb, right? So the little girl, if they develop early, boom, they labeled as fast. If you're not putting out, you know, you a square, or if you the girl that's smart, don't nobody want to talk to you because you ain't a hoe. And if you actually are a hoe, anything that happened to you is your. It's just it just never ends. So I don't know, man. It's a
It's
good.
the foolishness for me. But I'm about to cook up this salmon and this saffron rice. I want you to have yourself a great night, and I'm gonna check y'all guys out in the chat.
All right, now, thank you. Now, Professor Truth, Sparky, let Tori come on, and then I'll pop you back up. Tori,
How you doing?
good. How you doing?
I'm okay. I just listening to what he was saying. First of all, I am a R. Kelly fan and supporter, and I have followed this case for a very long time. And I'm gonna speak up. We all have our own opinion, and I didn't live that lifestyle as well. But I'm gonna speak on this case because simple fact, as a mother raising sons. First of all, when you prosecute somebody by public opinion, it's just like we're gonna go out here and prosecute a gay black man by gay public opinion. If somebody said that, oh, he raped this guy, but because he's a public figure, we're gonna judge him and prosecute him by public opinion. Do you feel like that's right?
Public opinion. To keep it real, a lot of times public opinion can be wrong. And the issue with public opinion, for me, is not that people have an opinion, is that people are just going with whatever is popular. So if
Right.
everybody's saying he wrong, then I'm just gonna kind of say he wrong. If everybody's saying he right, then I'm just kind of say he right. So the problem with public opinion is that most people ain't even giving their real opinions.
Right.
And they don't follow the case, and they don't know the details. They just going off of what they heard. So it's a bunch of misinformation.
Correct.
So
Now,
it can, and it has, excuse me, buried people, even if they're found innocent, their reputation is done.
Okay.
I mean, look how we made fun of T.I. and Tiny.
I didn't make sense either.
I mean the public though.
Yeah.
You know, so it's something to think about. My issue with the whole R. Kelly thing, my issue, let's just take it back, right? Let's go back a step. Why does a grown man want to be around such young girls? Let's start there.
Okay. Let me tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I done been on both sides of the game with friends and whatever, right? To this day, I have a godson that's gay. He's young, but he likes older guys. You understand what I'm saying? So how can I go to him and say, well, if you 22 years old, why you dating a man that's 46 years old?
Okay, he's 22. He's dating a lady who's 44.
No, man.
Oh, a man. Okay. A man who's 44. So, okay, I ain't gonna lie, that does look funny. But legally, they are adults. Okay, see, this is what we getting into now. Then, right? Where's the line? So, the legal age is what? 18. Legal age is 18, right?
Correct.
But then,
in certain states, like in Texas, the legal age consent is 17.
17, right? Okay, cool. Right. But then your brain ain't even fully developed until you 25.
Correct.
So really, should nobody be able to fuck you till you at least 25.
Right. Okay. But
technically,
let's go back to this. You're young, and you, a young male dating another male, they start off in high school. They know the meaning. Just the same way as it is with a young girl dating an older man. It's no different. The problem with this case, for R. Kelly case, R. Kelly, he's guilty of loving women. He's guilty of talking to younger women. But we're not going to sit here and say, okay, I don't think I got tapped out.
No, you here.
Okay, that's my phone. Okay, but we're not going to sit here and say in a black community, I myself, I'm 46 years old. Okay. I dated older guys. let's just speak fact. We talking about in the hood. I dated older guys, doughboys, or whatever, however you want to call them.
Now, how old were you? How old were you and how old were they?
16. I was 16 years old. The youngest I started when I first started dating older guy was 15.
And,
Yes.
and they were
And I'm
what,
not going to sit here and lie about it.
they were not
They
20.
were like 19, 20 years old. I'm not going to sit here in front. You
Now,
tell me what black chick in a black neighborhood didn't date an older guy.
okay,
You
fair
just tell
enough.
me. See,
Fair enough.
and this is the thing what we're dealing with in Kel's case. From what I did, along with a whole lot of other people that investigated this case, and I'm not the police. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not the law.
But listen,
But a lot of
hold up. But 19 and 15 is different than 40 and 16.
I done dated older guys. You understand? And I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
But you
I
got
dated.
it's weird if you are over the age of 40. What do you have in common with teenagers? I used to work with kids. I don't want to be around the motherfuckers like that.
That part. Now, see, that's people like you and I with that mindset. But I know girls I grew up with. Back then, they call them old men. Now they call them sugar daddy. You understand what I'm saying? That's their prerogative. Who are we to sit here and say, oh, you understand what I'm saying? Now, with this case, with Carol's case, from what we uncovered, most of the women, first of all, they wasn't young like they said they were. I don't know if you followed the case like that, Storm. If you didn't, I can give you some resources of where you can go look at it yourself because we all have our own opinion. You understand where I'm coming from?
Right.
And I can't go back and forth and get mad at somebody because of what their opinion is versus mine. But when you look at this here, and you got these girls, you got parents taking them to this man. But when you got parents taking them to this man,
But
and
that,
he don't agree to a business deal that y'all want, then now if we gonna go cry wolf. You understand where I'm coming from?
now I
We
hear you,
got
right. Now I hear you there. I hear you there. The parents delivered their kids.
yes,
The parents would not give a damn if their kids had became stars. So
they do.
that we on the same page. But he should have also understood at the end of the day, the law is the law. And you can't fuck these kids, these girls that are underage. You just
Do
can't.
you know? For I'm finna give you one of them as real clear. She was Jane Doe number 5. She told her parents when her mother and them took her to this man, but because he didn't want this girl in a physical way in that manner. You know what her mother did? She texted this man and told this man, you can give me $20,000 up front and 10K a month. Listen to what I'm telling you. 10K a month. And if you don't, I'm going to go to the police.
That's
It came out that when he did find out her real age, he slapped the hell out of her. He slapped the hell out of her. He told her if she wanted to come back there, you can't come back there without your parents. You know what her mother went and did? Pulled her out of school and sent her back there. She emancipated her own child.
well. Listen, well let me. I want to thank you for coming on, and I hear you. I do. I just can't get with. I can't get with overgrown ass people wanting to have sex with teenagers. Because here's the thing.
I can't get with it either,
Right.
Storm.
Right.
But the problem where I look at it is when they sit there for all these years with this man. This is where the problem come into play. We got shopping sprees. We getting breast implants. We getting booty. We getting $50,000 bags. Whoop the whoop this. But because I don't say I do, this is what I get. This is where you get a problem. That's just like I got a son. My oldest son is 25 years old now. My oldest son like to date women older than me. I'm the mother. I'm 46 years old and don't look my age. But when I go to him, what can I go to him and say? Oh, you need to stop talking to this lady. He a grown man. So what can I
Right.
tell him?
Right. They're
Even when
both
he was
grown. But
younger.
if your son was
Yeah.
16, You
No,
could tell.
I'm fit to give you that one. He was 16 years old, and my son still like older women. And because I never knew about it, it was put in my face because he knew what my reaction would be. I didn't find out nothing until my son got older, until he told me out his own mouth. But I wasn't for that. This is the problem. What a lot of people don't know and don't do their research into this case. I'm not saying that it's okay for you to go out and date a young kid or anything like that. But when you listen to this man's case and follow this case, all of these people got on this stand and said out their own mouth. And guess what? The lucky number was always 17 years old. Most of these
Mhm.
people that got on that stand admitted on a federal stand
They
that
were
this man,
17.
that they said they were 17. That's the narrative and the number that they stuck with Storm. But when it all came out, when his attorney started getting into them, guess what it all was on the stand? They broke down and started crying and was caught in several lies
Well, that I
on
did
the
hear too.
stand.
That, and I want to thank you for coming on. Okay,
You welcome
take
and
care.
thank you. Hmm.
Thank you, Tori. Yeah, I did hear about that too. That there was several lies in the case. I don't know why grown ass men want to be around young people though. I just don't get that part. I just don't. I just don't. What's going on, Norris?
Hey, Storm, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh shit, I was.
It's nice to hear from you again.
Absolutely. How you been doing?
Good. Did you get your gift?
Yes, you sent me. Did you send me the cup, the glass?
No, the silver star, the all star.
Oh, yes, I got it. I haven't been lately, but I got that. But I think the last time before I went out of town. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, R. Kelly, I'm glad that they made a decision. They was able to reach a verdict on that case. You know, now that he's guilty, he's where he belongs now. Now everybody know that he's know the truth. Because if he wasn't guilty, I don't think all them young women and girls would have came forward and said anything.
Well, this is okay. So we know for sure he's guilty with the Leo. We know that, right? Then we know if you go back to the sex tape, there was clearly like a young girl that he was peeing on. Okay, my thing is this. Even if somebody lie about their age, you know a teenager when you hear one.
Yeah.
Like something's gonna give it away that they're really young. And it's fucked up because them parents need to go down too. They sold them kids, bottom line.
Yeah, I agree. They need to suffer some consequences for their actions too, because to me that's child abuse.
Well, yeah, it's child abuse. It's a form of sex trafficking. It's all that. So, but let me know. You got any other comments? Go ahead.
The Kelly Price. I wish she had a spoke out at the beginning about how she was feeling, because if she would have spoke out from the beginning, she could have shut down these rumors about her being missing and her being kept or held away or kidnapped or whatever. She could have shut all that down. We wouldn't have no the Brat versus Nikki situation. But
She could have shut it down, and it's almost making me think she liked the attention. It's almost making me think she was like getting off on everybody worried about her. Because my thing is this: you didn't have time to make a 30-second IG video to let everybody know you safe. But for that TMZ interview, you got your makeup and hair and nails done. Yeah. So you sick, but somebody put you together. And that wasn't her sick wig. You got the wig you wear when you sick. That wasn't her sick wig. That was a wig. Yeah. Just saying.
And Nikki, she did. I heard that she did a 30-minute to an hour video telling Kelly's personal business on her YouTube platform, on her show. I feel like if that's your friend, you don't be telling everybody else your friend's business.
That's true too. That's true too. And then it depends on how much of it are you telling. I just feel like this. I don't want the Brat and Nikki going at it.
Me
I don't want nobody going at it. We know Kelly's safe, And to keep it real, after the day, we shouldn't give a fuck.
No, and Brad and Nikki need to squash this situation because it's not that serious. You know, they being extra read all about it. It's not that deep.
Yes.
So like I said, Brad, keep being where you at. Enjoy your job at Dish Nation and your reality TV show, and enjoy your life with Judy. And Nikki, you do what you do, but at the same time, don't be so shady with it.
Yeah, they don't have to be. And to keep it real, I don't want them meeting up fighting. I don't want them going at it. The Brat knows she can't afford another strike. Like, let's just we gonna move right along from that.
And my thing up to these celebrities that if you don't want people to know your business, don't put it out there on the internet or on social media. Because we wouldn't know your business if you wouldn't show and tell us.
That's true too.
Talk about.
That's true. And be careful who you tell it to and all of the above. But thank you, Norris, for coming on, okay?
Thank you for taking my call. You have a good night.
Have a good one now. Norris and his TV show. Okay, Sparky, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I know you got last time. You got 2 minutes.
Now listen, this is the sick wig, okay, honey? This is the sick in the hospital. Little Richard wig, okay? Now, let's really get to the facts, honey. Okay? But yeah, the Bratnum, they do need to squad because it's stupid. But Nikki was dead wrong because you doing so much shadiness, but all your shadiness is coming out. You can't play with God. And then you talking about just like one of them old church heifers that tried to shade me because I had a skirt on. Girl, you mad because I look better than you? Please go sit down, honey. All right, I love you, Storm. Oh, Storm, that's what I want to tell you real quick. Regarding the R. Kelly case.
Yes.
Y'all talking about, they talking about all this pedophilia and this, that, and the third. Like Tori said, and shout out to Tori because, girl, you look 26 years old. You are so cute. You need to be my auntie. But,
not an auntie.
Oh, but why y'all talking about the R. Kelly case? What about the Wayne Williams case? The Atlanta child murders was down there raping all them, supposedly molest him and all them black kids. Y'all know daggone well he didn't do that. So get him out of jail just like y'all got Bill Cosby out. Child, please. These people is out of control. Ooh. But I love you, Storm. Love y'all. And remember, rock and roll, baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sparky is crazy. Wavy Kid, what's going on?
What's going on, Storm? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, man? What's your thoughts tonight?
Man, listen, man. Storm, can I really say it?
Go for it.
I think R. Kelly got what the fuck he deserved. R. Kelly is a monster who likes to fuck underage pussy. My thing, excuse my language, and that's the only time I'm gonna curse because I know this is your platform.
No, you're fine. This is an after show, so go for it.
Okay, yeah. So I can go in?
No, go in.
Oh, R. Kelly is a monster. He's a predator who likes he has a fetish for underage pussy. And I think he's right where the fuck he need to be, where Diddy's gonna go, because Diddy's another one. That's a whole nother topic. And R. Kelly, I'm sure he likes where he's at because we know he goes both ways, just like Diddy. So, and I don't like any of these people that do. Basically, I don't like R. Kelly because here's the thing. People say, oh, he was set up. It's this big ass conspiracy. R. Kelly don't even own his music. So what the fuck is the conspiracy about? My thing is that he didn't own his music. He sold his music away. So it's like you can't say, oh, Sony is down, like they try to say, well, Michael Jackson. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't say like the label or somebody is already railroading him because he's already railroaded himself by signing his publishing away. So my thing is that you was in the first situation, you was in a tape. Everybody know clear as day that was you in a tape. Because you got these fans out here, Storm, that basically think that this man is innocent and they're diehard fans and they cannot, separate the two. Yeah, I like R. Kelly music, but I'm not going to overlook the fact that this man was in a sex tape fucking a little girl. You get what I'm saying? And
clearly, fucking her and pissing on her.
And then pissing on her. And then my thing is how you get off on a first. He should have known, like after this, like after you got off that first one. First of all, let me say this, Storm, my fault. I was finna call you Star. I don't know if you're familiar with the Star Report. He funny as hell.
Yeah, me and Star cool. I know Star.
Yeah, Star is a cannon, a loose cannon. But listen, right? Very funny. But I was saying, and you two are too, right? Storm, listen. My thing is this, right? How is it that you get off on your first case? and he was on the top of the world. Like from my understanding, standing in the research I've known, he's on top. You know, writing for music for everyone. But you had to know you got off the first time. Why would you even put yourself in a situation to where you can get right back in the same situation you got off on?
Yes, that's my thing
Like
too.
that doesn't
If
even
you
if
get
like
off,
Storm,
you get
listen.
off for some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yes.
I'm cleaning
That's
house.
crazy.
As
Like
a
that's
matter of
fucking nuts. Like and then he's
yeah,
saying they lied about his age. Okay, if they lied about their age, you shouldn't fucking know what is a 16-year-old and what is a 17-year-old. Like people my age that's around my age, 21, 22, they don't even fuck with R. Kelly. They think that the first thing come to their mind is because I was listening to his new stuff and I fuck with it, like the Black Panties album and stuff. But then I started to feel like disgusted because I'm like, yo, this man is really a monster. Like, and he really is a pedophile. He's sick in the head because any two times that you got it, like I said, you got off from the first one. Okay, we can say okay, you got off, boom, but you still was in the tape. So you're kind of like your reputation is still fucked up, but you still was found not guilty. But then you
right.
get right back in the situation and you basically saying they lied about the age. So you mean to tell me you don't know the difference between a 16 and a 17-year-old? Even if they
Listen,
even if they lied about their age, Storm,
listen.
he could have had them arrested. Right.
Any man that's out here, and after he got off, what he should have said was, if you ain't got gray hair on your pussy, you can't come in here.
Man, the man, I'm telling you, like I said in the beginning, Storm, R. Kelly has still a fetish for underage pussy. I mean, it's sick just
Yes,
to even think about
Renee.
something like
Yes,
that. But it's a
Renee.
really sad situation. This guy, look what he did to those victims. So he told them to smear shit all over their face. And you see, you got people that really support this man. That they got people really out in the courtroom, outside of the courtroom, supporting him, and they don't even know that there were tapes that was played privately to the people who was going to decide his fate. So
Yeah,
my thing is, man, this man thought he was invincible, couldn't get touched, and he got touched, and
and
they
he got
locking
to.
his ass up. And R. Kelly went right where the fuck he need to be.
Damn.
Shit, Storm, you know me, I can't wait because I be watching your channel. I can't wait till they get Diddy ass. Diddy,
He's next.
yeah, he's
He's next.
next.
Now, wait a
Clive
minute.
Davis, shit. If you think Clive Davis gonna go out before him? Shit,
Man, listen. Let me tell you.
shit.
Let me tell you. I got.
Diddy Day is coming. You know, Diddy's the one who set up Biggie Smalls, bro. He's on
I
the
know, but listen to me. Listen to me.
yeah.
I got some tea that said Diddy was next, and Clive gonna be the one to take his ass down.
I really truly
Y'all
believe
finna
that,
see
Storm.
Diddy.
I
Listen,
believe that.
but listen though, y'all finna see Diddy.
And then, he
really
has an
quick.
indictment. He has some stuff he going on in California.
I
With
know.
yeah.
I
So I
know.
can't wait till they take his ass down. He's another sick motherfucker. He was molesting Usher when he was a child.
He was. He
Yup.
was. Now, before you out of here, Wavy, the people want to know. They want your number. Do you want to give them your info?
I mean, I got an Instagram, but I'm actually like, I actually got locked out of my main Instagram, so I'm not actually working on my backup. So I'm finna just, you could just follow me on that one, and then I got my Instagram. My backup is Jug Cartier, so it's underscore. Hold on, because I might be saying that shit wrong. You'll see my face on there. You see my picture here, so you'll see it. But it's Jug, so it's Jugg Cartier, Cart. You know how to spell Cartier, so it's Jug Cartier. That's it.
All right, man. They gonna hit you DMs because they was.
All right, Stone. But like I was saying, R. Kelly is right where the fuck he need to be. That nigga better have a towel. He better close that ass because they finna fuck the shit out of him in jail.
Take it easy, man. Oh my
All
god.
right.
He said they finna get a tap. Man, listen. Ah man, yeah, they all gonna fuck him so good that shit gonna be compacted for about a week. What's going on, motherhood love? You there, Tay-Bay?
Hey Storm, how you doing
Hey,
tonight?
I'm good. How
Hey,
you
it's
doing?
been a while. It's been
I
a while,
know.
but right. But you're awesome. You're still
And
just as
we'll be
awesome as you
missing
always been. And I want to say hey to your crowd. What's up, everybody? Also, I have a story for you guys. Okay, so I can say
Okay,
I was
wait for you
about
tell it. Wait for you
okay,
tell it. Is it about a
okay.
celebrity, about you, or
It's
who?
about R. Kelly. It's
Oh,
about
tell
R.
us.
Kelly.
Tell
I'm
us.
from the south side of Chicago, y'all. I went to Rich Central High School in Olympia Fields.
Okay.
I only went there for about 2 years, my last 2 years, but I was there. And so my age range, I graduated, and my age range around this time was about, I guess, 1920. And my mom's like, hey, me and my girls wanted to hang out. I'm very mature for my age. So I did get what the other caller was talking about. I think her name started with a T,
Yeah,
where she
Tori.
was talking about like she was young and she's dated older people before. Um, it was never my thing, but guys are weird, especially guys that have awkward upbringings. Their
Mhm.
attraction level is weird. I think they like me because I look young, which turns me off from people. Like I'm a grown ass woman. I'll be 32 in October. Stop looking at me like I'm 16. Like I don't like that look in your eyes.
Hmm.
And so with my experience with men, you have to watch out for the lusting eyes. You have to look. The eyes are the windows to the soul, guys. You can't just take a compliment and run with it, or take what they have and just run with it, because everything comes with a price. Anyway, so me and my homegirls wanted to go out. My mom had the hookup. She's a part of the music industry. I have a large part of my family in the music industry. So
Okay.
she's like, hey, y'all want to go out? Hey, y'all can go to R. Kelly house. I'm like, word? All right, bet. So this is the mansion in Olympia Fields. When you go to the mansion, they do have the non-disclosure paperwork. You have to sign the paperwork in order to get in. You have to show your ID in order to get in at this point in time. Now, I
Okay.
said I'll be 32 this year. I was about 19, 20 then. So y'all do the math on that. So we went in, but look, check it. When we went in, it was empty. It was just me and two of my homegirls. We sat at the bar, and I ain't gonna put no names out there, but one of his close people, he was there. He's close with my mom too, and he was pouring the drinks. I'm like, give me a Cosmo, because that was my thing back then. And we just sung and danced all night. This is the first experience, right? No one was there. Now
And
that
you were
I'm,
19. And you were
I was like
19.
19, 20. I don't think I was 21 yet. I could have been close to 21, but I was not 21 yet.
What happened the second time?
Second time, my mom's like, hey, you want to go to Kale's house? He do these on Fridays. He had these open house, something like an open house party on Fridays or something, right? Even
Mhm.
whether he's there or not, the party is going on. So this time, my mom's putting a lot of effort into getting me dressed. Like, no, wear a different dress. Wear something else. Wear something else. And I'm not a dress girl. I don't like to wear dresses. But I'm like, okay, we going to a club scene, so I'm gonna put it on because you recommended it. Okay. So I had on like this little t-shirt freak of dress bullshit. And we go there. He's there this time. He's there this time. It's a lot of women, a lot of different age ranges. When I'm saying I can tell, like I can tell a 40-year-old woman from a 20-year-old woman from a
Mhm.
17-year-old woman. I can tell, like, ooh, that woman, she been around the block, the way she acting, the way she moving. Like, you guys gotta be more aware. So anyway, I'm there, and my mom's like, get it, girl. Like she's pumping me up in a weird way. Like she want me to show off skills because I am a skillful individual. So
No, your mama told you to
she
give him some of that.
yes, get a store.
She
Yes,
said give him some of
yes.
that.
Yeah, she told me get busy, right? So I'm like, oh shit, she want me to like show my rhythm and shit. Like she want me to really like put the hands on the dance floor. Okay, like she want me to get down. So I'm just drinking and I'm in my own zone. So I'm like, okay, I'm a dance. Then all of a sudden she say, come here, I want to introduce you to somebody. So she walked me up to him. She introduced me to him. We give each other like, little church hug. Hey, how you doing? This, that, and the third. Woo, woo. All right, bet. That was it. Then I got another one. That was it. That was the first encounter. Then I'm in Atlanta. We travel a lot. I'm in the A. So we in the A, and I don't know if this club's still open. Stormy Wellington. Yes, Caramello. That's the point of the story time. That it sounds like that because that's how I feel in my adult age right now. To this day, I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck was really going on? Oh, y'all motherfuckers thought y'all was slick. Okay,
Right. Right.
didn't happen though. You might win some, but you just okay. So I don't know if this club's still open in Atlanta. I haven't been in Atlanta about a year or two, but it's Cream Ultra Lounge. Cream Ultra Lounge in Atlanta. My mom like, yeah, y'all want to go out to the club? Robert invited us to the club. Okay, yeah, I want to go. So this time when we go, we go through the back door. They let us in. We go to the VIP. We sitting up there with him with all his girls. He get on the mic. He sing. He grabbed me. Tell me stand next to him while he's singing to the club. I'm like, cool. I know entertainment world. So when you walk indoors, you put on shows. So
Right.
I'm with the system. I get that. All right. Then
Did
later,
he whip his Did he whip his dick out, Tay Bay?
he had one of his right hands hand me a sheet of paper. Sheet of paper had his phone number on it. I held the phone number down for a while, and then I was going through like a bad situation or whatever, and I'm like, I should call this number. I should call it. I'm like, fuck that shit. I called it. The nigga was whispering, y'all. The nigga was whispering. This was the creepiest shit to me. He was whispering like, hey, um, send a picture, send a picture of yourself to me. And I'm like, okay, but I never did. Cause I get scared of stuff like that. Like that shit sound weird. Like I got a
Yeah. Sound like
spirit,
he gonna trap your
I
ass in
got a
that fish tank.
entity that told me that was a bad fucking idea. And then all this stuff come out, y'all, and I'm like, oh my freaking gosh, this is
Listen, Tay Bay,
crazy.
you were lucky you did not get caught up in that because he would have been pissing and shitting on you too.
And then had me writing letters and shit, lying on my own self, looking crazy as hell.
And calling them daddy. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so
Thank you, Tay Bay.
one more
Oh,
thing, Kelly Price. I think it's a
uh-huh.
clone situation, y'all. When I look at all the studies of how people who've been cloned, it's a real thing. This is not conspiracy theory. Cloning
Right.
exists. It's a real thing. And when I look at how she abruptly disappeared, only one or two people are looking for her, and people are like fighting them, like like trying to make it seem like they wanted something else because they was looking for her, the sister or not. You don't ever know when people are famous and you're related to a famous person and they start acting weird. The first person that noticed they acting weird is the first person that gets cut off. You get cut off as soon as you say, why are you acting like that, or why they telling you to do that. You get cut off because
Look,
they don't want you stopping the motion
the,
of
the
what
the
the
process.
direction.
I
Yes,
thought that too. Look, I thought that too. My only thing is I'm not sure why they would want to clone her. But you know what? Since they done made us feel so bad about Karen, that's all on them. I'm letting them feel.
exactly. Now I just learned recently that cloning is more than just a famous person thing. They even clone, like, the homeless people that be disappearing and stuff. They
Mm.
clone homeless people and put them back into the streets, like, to see
Well,
how they're functioning. Like,
let's hold
it's a
that
study.
there. I think so. Let's hold that there. We'll have a cloning show on Patreon, and we'll talk about that. Okay. I don't want to
Okay,
get too
bet.
too
Bye,
deep over
y'all.
here.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me, Storm.
Absolutely. Good night now.
Good night.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get too deep in that, but cloning is real. What's going on, Miss Coleman? Barbara Coleman?
How are you, Storm?
I'm
You
good. How
know,
are you tonight?
I'm one of the people that banned R. Kelly music as soon as I heard of all of this nasty stuff of him doing. But
Mm.
I gotta say this: there are some people in prison that have white collar crimes that just embezzle money, and these people are going to be subjected to this pedophile. What R. Kelly needs immediately, and every pedophile needs immediately, is to be placed in some kind of mental institution first.
Mm.
First, for the first 10 years of their life, of their sentence. Well, if they serve like 25 years, 12 of those years need to be in a mental institution, and
Oh,
then the other 12 in the jail. Because setting these predators and making them prey upon other people is disgusting. The cycle would not stop. It would never stop. You understand? So
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, placing them in the mental health center, okay. Now, do you think they should be like chemically castrated?
yes,
Mm.
yes, yes. I think they should be not castrated, whereas they become impotent. Yes, because it'll be for the safety. I mean, you know, they just don't change their minds. They're demonic. They're possessed. They, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Unless you could give them a brain transplant, you're gonna have to do something that I don't know. Then that might make them, if you release them impotent in the public, I think they'll still perform an evil act. You know, I just don't think that they need to be in society. I think they always need to be not whereas they are allowed themselves to register. They just need to be in a society, within a society of themselves. I'm sorry. They don't need to be among public and innocent people. They are predators. And predators, they just don't change.
They really don't. Shout out to you, Trisha. They really don't. And here's the thing.
But I don't think that he should be allowed to prey upon the young kids that's in there right now. Young, you know, I don't think nobody should be subjected to them. Men get raped too.
Right, of course, and he may turn into the booty warrior in there.
Yeah, you know, and just he have enough money to buy every soul and ass in there, and that need not to be allowed. You know, imagine he'll be buying young souls in there. He has money still. Women will be giving him money to buy all the booty he want.
It's very possible. I mean, hell, you can buy booty for Cheetos in prison. I'm just saying, booty come cheap, but they say booty more potent than water in there. But listen though.
Make it. That's the way they make it. It's not rehabilitation. It's slavery. It's disgusting.
That's the way they make it. But listen to me though. Either way, that he just gonna be sick for life. He really is. So I don't know what the answer is, but I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Okay.
Thank you. And I would like to share this. My experience go real deep. I have family members that spending 25 years in life, okay, for this same act. So I have a great deal of knowledge of what need to be done to these people.
There you go. Thank you so much. You have a good night, okay?
Same to you.
Bye-bye. No church?
Oh, no church.
No church. All right. What's your comment tonight?
I mean, I just want to be real quick with it. The man is guilty, but at the same time, there's really no preventative methods that we're seeing out of this. And just like how the whole police brutality, how the cops would be taken away, you know, they would lose their jobs. Well, there's nobody really losing anything other than R. Kelly. He's going to lose his freedom. And
wait,
so
hold on. One sec. No, church. I'm so sorry. One sec. You can come on and give comment on Nene versus Stormy. This is the call-in show. I'm not running through stories on here. We just did that on the live earlier, but you can come up and give your comments on that. Everybody's just been talking about the R. Kelly thing. So let me clear that up. Okay, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
It's all good. Well, yeah, when it comes to this man was sitting outside of a school, and he was allowed to do that.
Yes.
So if there's no real laws against this type of stuff, like he has no child going to that school. So how is so many people just walking around seeing this grown-ass man outside of a school and not saying anything? This man is guilty of racketeering, which means that there's multiple people involved in this case. So what's scary is that the lady had mentioned it earlier, is that this man can go to a mental institution. To me, that's kind of getting off. Like, this man can plead insanity. If you listen to any of the interviews that this man has done, this man sounds crazy. He really believes that what he was doing is okay. That's like some really trippy ass behavior.
He does.
So this man could literally not see jail.
But you got to remember, when it comes to celebrities, people lose their shit. People lose all sense of safety, of common sense. People, when you got clout, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's the sad
That's
truth.
that's the sad thing. Look, I ain't nobody. I'm just a dude on YouTube. Okay, I'll just tell the story. Anyway, long story short, went out to this club. When I tell you, so many of my subs work there. Okay, it was a strip club. About 8 of the strippers that strip there watch me. Let's just say
Wow.
they were very friendly. Let's put it that way. That shit wouldn't have happened if I was just regular. Like that shit would.
A
So
regular guy.
imagine being a superstar. Look at old boy Moneybag Yo did a concert. Old girl was trying to suck his dick through his pants. Come on.
I mean, it's not hard to believe once they get to this type of status. But another thing was this man isn't really the brightest crayon in the box, and
Well,
so that leads me to believe even more that he had help. Somebody had mentioned earlier the parents. There, I mean, the list goes on to people who's guilty of this, of helping this man, of assisting this man as well. So
yep.
if there's really no true laws that are going to be in place, like what I was mentioning when it came to the whole police brutality, there was laws that came after the whole police brutality. What laws are we looking to create to prevent this type of thing from happening again? Because really throwing a man in jail, I mean, Harvey Weinstein, he was thrown in jail, whatever. But there's really no laws that are created to try to prevent this. Nobody's really getting those gears turning and saying, this is what we can actually do to prevent this. And I understand that there's women who date older men, or you know what? These aren't women. These are children who are dating older men. All right. Them call it what it is. There's no sugarcoating that. All right. These are children dating older men. And with that being said, that does not make it okay. Like there's a lot of things that are underlining. I know if I saw my sister growing up and she was dating somebody older, that would have been a no-go. My father was in the house, all right? That would have been a definite no-go. Like you go to school, he always taught us, you go to school to learn, all right? That's number one. So it is what it is when it comes to this. There's a lot to unpack with this, but I just wanted to touch on the idea that it's a repetitive thing. It's almost like a staple of society's insanity. We're doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
And I want to thank you for coming on. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Take care now. The sad thing is, we moving as a society. We're moving towards accepting PEDO behavior. There's gonna come a day where that shit is in law books and it's accepted. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. That's why they don't really be serving time like that when they do that. What's going on, Cassie B?
Hey, Stone, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, ma'am. How
Oh,
you
yeah,
doing?
that's good. I didn't even think I was gonna get on. I thought it was like a whole list of people or something on here or whatever.
It was
Yeah,
a lot, but we getting through them though.
we're getting to them. Oh, that's cool. I just want to touch on one big subject on like R. Kelly or just any high celebrity that they always tend to look more onto them than to anybody else, any other celebrity that's not black. That's all I'm saying. R. Kelly's already in jail. I get that he's a big name and all that, but we're still talking about a man that's already serving time, not the ones that are out doing it. We know they're doing it. We see it. We see them in court. We see them paying off people left and right, but we're focused on this one. Why the black man? Why we always focus on the black man? Not who the one that left to go to Greece? Who
Oh, that's
Forrest Gump. No,
uh,
yeah.
yeah,
Forrest Gump, that's all I know.
Tom Hanks and his wife. Yeah, Tom Hanks and Rita Hanks. Yep.
Yeah, we hear about that. Or the big, who's the dude that made the what is it? Jurassic Park movie. Oh,
The, I mean, we know who you're talking about though.
yeah. It's like, okay, I've heard other white people talk about these people, talk about what they do. It's like basic knowledge. I do Uber, and I've heard somebody on a speaker talking about the Illuminati. I'm like, are you sick? Is it just that open that we just know about it, but we want to focus on R. Kelly, Chris Brown, people that kind of serve their time, they're already in jail, or did at least they did something, at least community service or something. But no, they go into this big details. Yo, who is that?
That's Cameron Thor. That's what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, these people. Or like who's that other dude from, it was like this big fat guy. He was on Space Jam. He was the one with the glasses
Oh, I don't even
on Space Jam. Like,
remember. It's been so long.
Oh yeah, it's been so long, but hell, I just looked into that and was like, oh yeah, he was deep. Or that dude from Nickelodeon. Like they make jokes about the feet dude. Like, yeah, I can't remember none of these names.
No,
I don't care.
listen to this. I can't show the page. I'll show it on Patreon. It
Yeah.
says Clover gender adults use age fluidity to justify PEDO. A campaign starting from 2017. Being age fluid means that a full-grown man can identify as an 8-year-old. Oh.
Yeah, and I already know about this because
We'll finish that on Patreon. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish that. But anybody do yourself a favor. Download the sex offender app on your phone. Just look and see the list of how many are black and how many are white. It tends to, most of the time it tends to be mostly, it's not, I'm not saying it ain't us too, but a lot of the times it's them. And it's, I guess it's too many of them going to jail for this. And so they're just trying to make it a little even, get some of them out, get some of them out so they can just continue to do what they do. And I guess white people just be quiet about it. Everybody should be quiet. Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing. I'm like, all right, I don't know. I'm tired of hearing about the R. Kelly shit too because he's already in jail. So who cares? He's there.
He's there. And so it's going to move on. I'm going to say this, Cassie B, and I want to thank you for coming on. It's sad the direction that this country is going in, where they're trying to get us to accept that. It's just sad. Just protect your children. That's all I can say. Kevin Spacey. Yeah. Let's talk about. Wait a minute. Let's talk about Kevin Spacey.
My husband love him.
Oh my God,
love hearing him.
He's a great actor. But the dudes that came out against him, they turning up dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, some of his accusers
over a YouTuber. Damn.
No, Kevin Spacey, the actor.
Oh, Kevin Spacey. Oh, I thought you said Kevin. I thought you said Kenny Samuels. I'm like, what? Oh, let me shut up.
No.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
yes.
Oh yeah, I can hear that.
Some of his.
It's so funny that it was like he was doing a lot of kid shows too on Call of Duty and all that. And you love the boys, don't you? You love the boys.
I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna have that conversation on Patreon though.
I'm on Patreon too. I already paid for it.
Okay, now thank you, Cassie B.
Yeah, all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we need to come back this week and have that conversation on. Damn, I need to write that down. Age fluidity. Yeah, we need to go in on that. All right, we got 3 callers left, and we calling it a night. What's going on, African Flower?
Hey, so for the people that are saying that basically R. Kelly, he was buying those teenagers and all of that. At the end of the day, even if that's the case, he's still a pedophile because they're not of age. If they were 20 years old, then that's a different case. That's consensual. But those are kids, so he's still guilty. But those parents need to go to jail as well. So I definitely agree with that. The second thing is that if all Black celebrities end up going to jail like R. Kelly, what does that say about our legacy? Because people look up to celebrities, and at the end of the day, 20 years from now, if we have so many Black people or Black celebrities going to jail, it's a problem for our legacy. And I just keep thinking about that because like Hollywood, they all do the same thing. So why is it one group of people going to jail and the other group is really not?
Well, you have to remember, we don't run Hollywood. Hollywood is not. I mean, Hollywood makes a lot of money off Black folks, but we don't run it.
That's true.
So they're gonna protect their own at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I definitely agree, and I definitely see that. But I'm just thinking that it's just kind of dumb for the Black celebrities to follow what they do, and it's just not the same. It's just never the same at the end of the day. So yeah, that's all I had to say.
Thank you, African Flower. You have a good night, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, them black celebs got to understand you're not going to get the same treatment as the white folks. What's going on, Audrey? Audrey, you there? Going once, going twice.
Hello?
What's going on, Audrey?
Oh shit, I'm live. I ain't know. How y'all doing? I was in
Good.
the chat. So yeah, I ain't finna talk about R. Kelly. But I was watching Real Housewives of just the reruns of Real Housewives earlier today.
Okay.
And I ran across that Pillow Talk episode, watched the whole damn episode, show did. And I was just like, and then everything that's going on like with Miss Stormy, because I don't know Miss Stormy, so I don't really know too much about her. I just, know that this just popped up in the blog, like she took the little concept or whatever. And I'm just like, Nene, you do need to quit telling your ideas. Like, when you were talking about, talking to Lisa Vanderpump and everything, like just keep your stuff to yourself. Greg is gone. You can't really share anything with him anymore. So just don't, say too much and anything, but
yeah, don't keep, work on your idea. Don't tell people what you're going to do. Just do it. And then
that's all. Just execute everything. And it's like now that it's sad that she's, sad that Greg is gone. But for the most part, I'm hoping that she can kind of come into like a new type of, I don't know, like the old, I ain't gonna say the old Nene, because I like Nene, but I just hope that she can kind of bounce back from this. And I don't know if it necessarily has to be Real Housewives of Atlanta or anything, but I just want it to be her better self. Like, like when she was doing Glee, I liked her on Glee. I just wish it would have went further, like she waited a little bit too long. She was on, Real Housewives for so long. And it's like, I wish we would have saw more of her.
Yeah, she didn't do the proper transition into Hollywood. And then to keep it real, they kind of really weren't checking for her like that. But I will say, because here's the thing about Nene, right? She can play roles, but it still always feels like Nene.
Mm-hmm.
So So she has to really focus and be able to take a role to where we forget it's you. Like
exactly. Like by week, like we ain't. I mean, when I watch her like taking pictures and stuff, I'm like, first thing I come in, by week, some white refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I can't get out of the. I love that, but I just want to see a different side. That's all.
Exactly. Right. You can't really my thing is this, you're going to play a role, like you need to take the wig off.
All that.
You can't take them veneers out, but
you can't do that. I mean, they is done. They done. But
they're done. They're done.
Exactly. But that wig, that blonde, you're gonna have to take that blonde out of there.
They're done.
They're done. And that's funny because one of the after the episode had, came on, I went on YouTube and Nene's ridiculous moments. I watched the whole thing and I'm just like, see, I can't take Nene out of that element. I just hope that she can, take herself out of that element though. But
I will say this though, I've seen her perform live and it was funny. I got the picture. I took a picture with her too in Phoenix, and she was hella cool.
See, and I think that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's what I want her to kind of bring to us. I'm like, we know you got it. We see it, but I just wish you would kind of bring it in a different type of, deliver it to us in a different type of way. I want to go to Lenithia's. I do. I know it's in a shopping mall. I still want to.
I went, and I never did the review, but listen, I went.
You said it was better than what's old girl that got a C on the
Blaze, and they need to burn this
with them ice cubes and shit. Yeah.
Listen. The Lenithia Lounge, the food, fire, drinks, fire. She just got to fix the music. The music was fucked up. But other than that,
easy fix.
Yeah. Other than that, Nene plays way better than Candy. Candy plays need to be shut the fuck down. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't give my dog Candy's food.
See, and I'm just, Candy, and I'm like you. I done heard the reviews and things from OLG, and I'm like, I personally haven't gotten a chance to eat there, but I'm like, I know Aunt Bertha and Aunt Bertha already said she ain't gonna. I be damned, she not gonna be that in the back kitchen cooking. She not back there, so it's just like you just really be hiring, your friends, your cousins, Tracy, my baby cousin. Tracy and them down the street, and it's just like it shows, and it's
it shows. If let me tell you something, if that arm ain't flapping like
ain't
this,
jiggling, ain't that? Come on, with
I
a
don't
fork
want
at Nutty Professor. Come on, Nutty
I don't
Professor.
want it. Crystal talking about Storm got beef with Candy's restaurants. Hell fucking yeah, the food was raw. The shit was nasty.
You said
and
it.
You're not gonna let me wear my hat like you classy.
Like it's a club or something.
Not gonna let me wear my hat, but you can't even give me warm food.
What?
Then you go in the toilet. You ain't got nothing but one stall.
One stall.
So
what if I had a family and we gotta go in here together? You know, everybody getting snatched up or whatever. I want to take my family with me to the bathroom, and it's
everybody better shit together. You gotta shit you out of luck. Matter of fact, I had to shit when I was there. That probably was letting me know that food was
probably
fucked
what
up.
you know. That's probably what made you shit. Mm-hmm.
I better not do this actual review on her shit because I'm gonna tear it to shit.
I will not see. Listen, you better not have raw butted that toilet seat. I know that you better have squatted. You better squat.
Listen.
You better squat.
Listen.
You better come on. Do it like it might be that you better squat. Okay. Hey. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I love you, Storm. I tune into damn near every live I can get, but I'm glad I was able to catch this past one, and I'm glad I was able to catch this one too. I'm in the chat. I see y'all. Y'all better not be talking because I'm gonna get you. But I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Black people be safe. Black women be safe. I love y'all. Good night.
Good night now. Oh my God. All right. Sparky is back. All right. You last caller for
yes,
tonight.
I know you had it for me last, but Portia, stop. Now you know that's a read, honey. Is that a read? Oh God. Portia, why you did Nene? Why you did Candy like that? I know y'all was friends. Now I want to tell you though, for real, before I forget. Did you see that Tasha K got some little queen came out talking about Wyclef Jean and Heather Hunter's sex life? And child, he wasn't tight enough. So Heather Hunter said, you ain't gonna be good. You ain't gonna be right for Wyclef Jean.
Wait a minute, no, I thought the clip said he was too tight. That booty was
too tight. Yeah, I said, oh, you know what I meant.
Yeah. The booty was too tight. So people gotta understand too, you know, it takes a while.
I don't want a loose booty. Oh God.
But it takes a while to open that ass up, and they probably didn't want to, you know,
It ain't taking me a while, honey, because I opened it like a sponge, but it's still tight and right, baby. Okay.
Maybe you different, but they probably didn't want to wait on him to. Maybe Wyclef is really well endowed, and he just want to ram it in. He don't want to do the 1, 2, 3.
But ain't he Haitian, honey? No disrespect. Shout out to the Stockpot saying all that, and shout out to Haiti, and also shout out to Louisiana, darling. But I don't know. That's just crazy. But Tasha K, I love you, girl. You and Storm, y'all need to do a TV show together, and I will be the first guest, honey, because I will read from A to Z, baby. All right. All right. Love you, Stormy. You want to go? All right.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Y'all go check out TashaKLive.com and subscribe. Make sure you do. But yeah, the dude he was talking about Wyclef Jean and stuff. You can go to Unwind with Tasha K on IG. You can check out the clip. Yeah, no, they said his booty was too tight. That was the thing. They ain't want to take the time to loosen that shit up. They didn't want to take that time. They wanted to be loosey-goosey. Okay, that's it for tonight. I think that was pretty fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Karma said I'm going to apply for a job at Candy's restaurant. Good luck. All right. I will catch you guys later.